Do you remember the cooling problem that I did mention before?
No! God, please, no! No!
This for a GPU. If you look at one in your PC, you can see that it has like a tiny fan that rotates a lot. But that's not enough when you have thousands of them stacked each other. That means that you need to find a way to cool all of them with a small price, because you did already spend most of your money or most of your budget on getting this hardware and this data set. At this point, the company doesn't look anymore like a software company, but as a factory that is powering hardware inside it, just happens to outsource the resources inside of it for software. And the cost doesn't stop here, because users want speed. They don't want to wait and just stare at their screen and like, when am I gonna get my results? So companies need to scale more, build more data centers, scale more, build more. Companies cannot use cheaper infrastructure anymore, not the GPU, but also the connection between them, fast networking between them, and also storage. Every moving data between these GPU becomes an infrastructure problem. Sometimes the problem is not the AI model itself, the large language model, but it's more about the infrastructure between. If you want to know more, you can check the reel that I did post before, be somewhere. All of this is on the side. It's only for text generation, but imagine an image. Like we are talking now about pixels. It is hard. Not to mention even videos. These are like 30 images spinning like 30 frames and doing too many things in one. And inside an image or inside a video, the model have to decide the lighting, the motion, depth, or the camera angle, frame after frame. For the company to try to somehow keep up with all of that, they introduce rate limits. For example, if you're using Cloud Code, it gives you like 5 hours or weekly, and then you have different tier subscription. You have the 20, you have the 100, you have the 200 euro, because every feature have its own infrastructure behind it. Text generation, the same as image, neither at all as like videos generation. Software usually scales cheaply, but AI doesn't. And it's not only the software that you see, there's hardware that's behind. The smarter the model becomes, the more infrastructure it needs, and the more cooling it needs from the planet. And that was it for this part. The next one, I'm gonna speak more about what you can do to get the most out of AI, actually, when you're writing a prompt, for example.
I don't know about you guys, but I sure am excited.
Thank you. And if you'd like something, write down in the comments. Make sure that you're gonna follow and like to see the next one. Bye-bye.